I recently got a haircut because I was getting really scraggly, so I had to get a haircut. This one's not quite as relevant for me, but it's very important that I address it over the whole scope of self-defense. The whole hair grab, hair pull, shirt grab, shirt pull sort of thing. Super common in self-defense context, somebody who doesn't know what they're doing otherwise. So, yeah, Cam's got to worry about it big time. He's got a serious mouth.
That's why Cam wears hats all the time.
Yeah, defend his hair. So, if Coach Josh was here, and he was hypothetically getting a grip on my head, yep, he had a fistful of hair. The worst thing to do would be this. Because I would end up just... I spend so much on shampoo, guys, you wouldn't believe it. You wouldn't believe it. I only use the fancy stuff. So, I got to keep my hair good. Back in front, guys. So, as Coach Josh is here, again, last thing I want to do, yoink, because that's going to end up either not even budging my head an inch, or if I do, he's still got a whole clump of my head in his hand, which is no fun. Yeah, you'd have to do that, one of those, and no good. So I do not want to have to deal with that at all. So a hair pull is kind of counterintuitive because it seems as though you'd want to yank away as soon as possible, but in fact that's the worst thing I can do. What I'd like to do is I'd like to, number one, address the main threat of him being able to yank me around by my head. So I want to be in a nice low stance where I have a base, and I also want to defend my face, because if he's holding me with this hand, he's probably doing well with the other hand. In the face, which is probably, it's like top 3 worst places to get punched for sure. So as we're here, he's got a grip, he punches me, I'm in trouble. My hand has to come up to address the threat of him grabbing my head, and my elbows are up here where I'm now defending my face. I wouldn't want to just kind of get one grip or get one grip out here and still have him with a good channel. I want to be defending and blocking with a nice low stance so he can't pull me around. If I'm standing up and he yanks me to one side, I'm probably falling. So I want to be here, sink down. My hands go one over the other, right across his knuckles. And what I'm doing, believe it or not, is I'm going to squeeze his hand almost like I'm trying to juice an orange. I'm really squeezing it down. Because as I push his hand down, notice how tight his wrist is now. I'm just going to do it with this one so everybody can see. As I start squeezing down, it opens up his knuckle. Yeah. We'll get some of those, alright? Everybody's like, oh, did it break? Did it? No, it didn't. So we're here. I push down, it's going to squeeze his knuckles. His hand's like this, it's going to smear it flat. It's going to make it very uncomfortable. And at the same time, I'm blocking my head. So I can't yank away right off the bat. Josh is like, I'll never write again. We're here. 1, 2.
Right-handed, so okay.
I squeeze down, so it's already uncomfortable. And now, when I'm here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to sink and drop my head low. So I'm blocking my face, I sink low, and this is going to put a bend on his wrist when I go like this. It hurts his fingers and it hurts his wrist. And now, I'm not, even from here, I'm not going to yank straight away, because he's probably still going to have a nice whole clump of hair. And with all the conditioner I use, I can't have that. So I'm here, and I'm going to push down, 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 down. It's uncomfortable, hurting his wrist, off to the side. And as we were doing before, I can either square right up from there. If I'm backed into a corner, I have to deal with it. Or I can shove away and I can turn, and that could be run time. I can get out of there if he's got a friend that's also trying to put a hurt on me here. So we're in position, addressing the threat of the hair grip, blocking my face. As I'm squeezing his hand down, I really want to be pulling into my head. I sink my hips low, and I force that wrist bend. Shove his hand across his own body. From here, if I wanted to follow up with kicks or combinations, I could, or I could be out of there and get my